So, hello, welcome back or welcome, whichever. So today is Sunday and this is my second Too Good To Go bag that I'm picking up from Morrisons, my local Morrisons where I do most of my shopping. I've also got to go in and get a couple of other essentials. I've got a list. I need things like cling film that I've run out of and butter. But also, as usual, I'm on hunt for bargains. I will be looking at the yellow stickers. I will be looking at anything that's on sale, that's on a good offer. I've got quite a decent budget today. I've got about £40. I'm not planning on spending that. I'm planning on spending as little as I can. But that £40 is in my purse because it's kind of the last week of my pay month. So this time next week I'll have some pay in the bank and I'll be starting the month again. If I've got anything left from this week's shop, that's going to go back in the bank towards paying off the debt. So in I go for my Too Good To Go bag. I'm sort of excited but a little bit apprehensive as well. It's only the second one I've had and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to get, and I can be quite a picky eater, so I'm not sure, you know, how it's going to go. Last one was lovely. Let's see. Well, I've been into Morrisons. I didn't film going around there because I do find it a bit of a challenge sometimes. The yellow sticker aisle, there was virtually nothing on. I did get a couple of little bits and pieces, but really, you know, Sunday's a funny day for that aisle, I find. Anyway, I did get some of the other things I needed that weren't necessarily on the stickers. I did look for the best bargains. So the next thing I'm just going to do is nip round to my local co-op. I know some of you say the co-op's expensive, but that's the place that's round the corner from me, and it means I don't have to travel too far, and they sometimes do have nice things on their orange stickers. I won't be buying anything from there unless it is on a label. Today I don't need to, but it is worth a look given that I'm going to be riding past. So I will catch you on the other side of that. Well, here we are back at home. I've put the kettle on. I'm going to have a cuppa in a minute. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look in the Morrison surprise bag. I'm very excited. This is the second time I've done this. I've kind of got an inkling of some of the things that are in. You sort of see in the top of the bag what's there, so I'm really interested to see what we've got. And then when we've done the surprise bag, I'm going to go into the kitchen with you and we'll have a look at what I got from the rest of the grocery shop. The surprise bag was £3.09 and the rest of the groceries were about £17. A lot of money to spend in 1 week, but there was a few things I needed that were staples, which I'll talk you through when we come to that little bit. So let's have a look and see what I got in the Morrison surprise bag. I'm really excited. So the first thing, and I can see this at the top, is some living coriander. So look at that. I mean, I don't know. Tell me in the comments if you think that that can be repotted and will sort of live in a windowsill, because that's lovely. And I've been saying I wanted some greenery around the place. So actually, that's a really good thing. I know obviously you eat it, it's a nice fresh herb, but it would be nice to have it sort of hanging around for a bit. I can't really smell it, but there we are. So 60p, that was what it was marked down to. It had been taken down from £1.50, but obviously in the bag, part of that deal for £3.09. I've got, squashed that. I've got a nice loaf of wholemeal, Warburton's wholemeal bread, ticketed at 75p, down from £1, down from £1. I actually quite like that bread. That will go in the freezer, most likely. Oh, wow. I've got some pineapple, ticketed at 46p, down from £1.14. Looks like it might need eating this evening. That's okay. I've got an idea for that. This looks like another lovely, they love these baguettes, don't they, Morrisons? This is a baguette, small baguette. Look at that, it's lovely. Might freeze it, we'll see. See how I feel with it, whatever's in the rest of the bag. Ooh. some wonky pears, ticketed at 12p, down from 1.17. One of them's a little bit dodgy. I don't know whether you can see that bad. That can be cut off. I'll probably make something with those, make a dessert or something. Or I don't know why two of them look like good eaters. That's a good thing. I do love Morrison's bags because they're always full of fresh food. And actually, here's one of my favourites. Now that's really good. There's a broccoli. And that's probably about my favourite veg. A bit of brown on it there, needs to be cut off. I'm going to have that with my tea. I've got some pork chops that I bought on one of my last shops that I've taken out the freezer. And I can have that with as a vegetable with that. So that's really good, one of my favourites. I'm impressed so far. Spring onions, and I love those. I have got some in the fridge, but I don't know whether you've seen, I did a video about making a little salad, and spring onions are one of those ingredients, and they always go nice with salads as well, so they're good. I'll use those most definitely. Let's see. Let's have a sliced kale. I've never really eaten kale. I will try it. I think I can eat it. I don't think it's anything that's banned on. I take meds, so I have to just watch. I will check. I understand it's very much like a green cabbage. Let me know in the comments if you've had kale before, if you like it. I've seen people put it in smoothies. I'm not sure I would enjoy that, but maybe it's a thing. I don't know. Let me know what you think about kale. I have got some corn coblets. I adore those as well. The little corn on the cob. They are great for having with salads or with, you know, with jacket potatoes and things. I love those. 18th of May, the date. They don't look like they're going to go off anytime soon. What else is in here? I have another small baguette. Again, these will go in the freezer. Do you know one of the things? I did make a pizza. I don't know whether you saw the pizza I made. Maybe it'll become a pizza. I'm just thinking maybe it'll become some garlic bread at some point. Or even just sliced up, you know, to take in for a lunch. Because they do freeze. So that's really good. And what I've also got in here, and I don't know really what I think I know what I'm going to have to do with these, but I might have to go and get some more food. I have got 4 aubergines. 4. There's 2 there. And there's 2 here. And that's my bag done. 2 more. So 4 aubergines. Now, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking they go really well in moussaka, don't they? That's how you make moussaka. I don't have any mince because I know mince goes into moussaka. So I shall dig for a recipe and I'll see whether or not there's anything in the budget for me to go buy a pack of mince from somewhere, because I really do like moussaka. I've not had it for ages. So I will dig out a recipe and see what I can do with those, because they look really nice. So that's the Morrison's magic bag. I'm well impressed again. I don't know what you think. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good deal. I think it is. I think it's probably a better deal than the last one that I had. A lot more variety certainly in there, I think. There's definitely almost enough to make a meal. As I say, the only thing that might be missing from that is some meat, but I've actually bought some meat today. I've bought some sausages. I've got some pork chops there. So I think that's really good. So we'll see you in a minute with the cuppa and for the rest of the haul. Right, there we are. Let's have a look. So I did say I was going to go into my little co-op. If you remember, I did go in. Let's have a look and see what we got there. Just a few little interesting bits really. They didn't have a lot. I got these little, they're called Pop Dots. Chocolate donuts. 69p. I don't know what they're reduced from. I do like those just for a little snack. I do have a sweet tooth. I am trying to cut down. So just having the little things rather than the big donuts or big bars of chocolate is helping me. I'd already bought sausages in Morrison's. However, These were on offer at £2.21, so I didn't think that was too bad. It's not hugely cheap. So I've now got an option in which sausages I can use. I can either use these for the breakfast I was going to make on Tuesday, or the heck sausages, and I'll freeze the rest. And I did get myself some nice hot cross buns. I'll turn that round so you can see. For 85p. Hot cross buns are ideal for me. They make a really nice, easy breakfast for me when I'm on the go. So that was my little co-op haul. Now, unfortunately, in Morrisons, there wasn't a great deal on the stickers, but there were things I needed to buy. Let's look at the stickered items first. I only got a couple of things, and that was this bag of carrots, and that they were £1.17. I have already got some carrots in the fridge, but let's face it, carrots never come in wrong, do they? If nothing else, I can make some nice carrot soup. I've got a lovely recipe for carrot soup, so I might just keep them for putting into recipes, or I might make a soup with those, I'm not sure. And I did get myself a little treat for this evening, which was a little toffee hoops yoghurt. So I'm going to have that after my tea. I got my cling film. Let me tell you how much the cling film was. That was £1.60. I don't know how much it is. You're going to tell me it's cheaper in Aldi. I know that. Probably in B&M Bargains or somewhere, but I just haven't the time to go running around the stores, and I needed that today. I didn't have any in, and it's really helpful when you're saving food. I got some Ryvita thins. I wanted some crackers, so they were about the cheapest I could find on the shelves that I really fancied eating, and they were £1.25 on offer. I've got some lovely cheese in the fridge, and it's got to be eaten within about 3 days, which is like a speciality cheese, and I thought would just go lovely with some crackers for a snack or for lunch. So I did get those. Those are the sausages I got, other than the ones I got at the Co-op. Heck, and again they're relatively cheap compared to some of the others. I think they were £2.50, and there's 10 of those, so they'll do 2 to 3 meals depending on what I do with them. My idea is on Tuesday I'm doing a late day. I'm not starting work till 2, not finishing until 10, and I'm going to have my dinner before I start work. So I'm going to have a brunch, sausage, bacon, eggs, beans, all those things, and I've got everything else. I just didn't have sausage. Now I've got 2 lots. I needed some spread. I've gone with the Morrisons salted spreadable. I've gone with the one that had less sugar rather than less fat for my own reasons, and I think they're £1.97. They're cheaper than things like Lurpak. I do like Lurpak, but I am trying obviously to spend less. I got myself my little treat, some Kit Kats. I do need sometimes a little bit of chocolate, and they were £1.50, so not a bad deal for those. I've got some caster sugar. I've got ordinary sugar. I've got granulated in the cupboard, but I want to start making my own muffins and things, and I did find a recipe for blueberry muffins. I do have some blueberries left from last week, and they do need to be used, so I figured if I made some proper ones in the oven rather than just the microwave ones, with a proper recipe, that might work really well. So I just needed some sugar and some milk for that. Hence I also got myself some oat milk, and my oat milk was, you can never find it when you need it, can you? £1.49. again, it was on offer. Some much needed decaf coffee. I know coffee's really expensive, isn't it? That was actually £2.30, not too bad. I know it's decaf, but I can have ordinary coffee sometimes, but I do like a bit of decaf because I can't drink it late at night, the ordinary stuff. I got some regular cheese. That was, cheese is expensive as well, I think, isn't it? Your cheese was £2.18, Savers cheese. Actually, I've just seen the sausages, the Heck sausages, back to there. They were £2.15, not £2.50, so that wasn't bad. And then just something for some goodness for me, my Kefir live yogurt. It's quite a nice yogurt. It's a vanilla flavoured one this time. And it was, let's see, oh there it is. Oh no, it's not, that's the Muller Corner one. It was £1.25. I don't think that's bad. So that's my little haul for this week. Total, I'm going to guess around £20 for the whole thing, and then add the £3.09 for the Too Good To Go bag. That's quite a lot of money for me. I don't normally spend that much. However, what I've got in there are things that are going to last me more than the week. So the spread, the crackers, the cling film, the sugar for sure will last me more than the week. So that's me for this time. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments what you think. Please let me know, you know, what you might have done yourselves differently. I'm always interested in that. Well, there we are. Hope you enjoyed that. I did. You know what, doing these shops and looking for these bargains has made grocery shopping a pleasure for me. I never used to like it. It used to drive me nuts. But it's a real challenge, isn't it, trying to find things that are a real bargain. And then when you get a Too Good To Go bag, it's a challenge trying to think what you're going to create out of that. So it's lots of fun. Anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed what we've done this week. If you like what we do, give us a like and a subscribe. That always helps the channel. And I'll see you next time.